I have a question for you. Is stabbing somebody in Minecraft enough? No. Is stabbing somebody in other games enough? I don't think so. So what we have come here today to do is to stab the unstabbable. Oh my god. Did it actually... Hold on, did it actually do the thing that I thought it was going to do? We stabbed some minecarts! Oh yes. Welcome to Tazzcraft. Hello everybody. Son of a pup. Every time I come on this server, I swear to God it's raining. Okay. I have a plan that I think you guys might be interested in, and it has to do with some stuff that's going on in our little bit of an industrial district that we have. I know, I really have to get through to that, but it takes me so long to get all the quartz, and then I get all the quartz, and then I just don't care enough to throw it together. So I'm working on that. It's a work in progress. But the other thing that we got to do is we have to look over here at this. And I'll show you what my problem is. So my problem happens to be, if we look at this build right here, our amazing tree farm, I had to make a deal with somebody. Oh yeah, I had to make a deal with Sabrina. I ended up saying that she could use this as long as she provided bone meal, and she jumped on that offer instantaneously. She was all about that, and we got quite a bit out of it, I must say. So, and that was me just sitting around not really doing anything. That being said, we need to have a farm supply this farm with bone meal. Simply put, I don't want to have to travel every single time all the way over there to get bone meal, especially when I need it right here. So what we should do is throw together a bone meal farm. Now, there are some really dumb farms out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the dumb farms that I'm talking about are pumpkin, melon, farms that, like what are you going to use melon for? Like, really, what good is melon? So what I plan on doing is making a giant melon farm to feed our composters, and we're going to have an absolute metric ton of composters. I'm thinking I want at least 6 composters. Actually, I might want 12. That's how quickly we need to be making this stuff. So maybe even 12 is too little. Maybe I need to double that to 24 or something. Essentially, we are going to need a lot, and I mean a lot, of composters going in order to try and keep up with this build. So how are we going to do that? So as I said, we're going to do it with melons, but I had an idea of trying to run over all the melons with hopper minecarts, which does sound ridiculous, but I believe that should break the melon blocks. I think it works like it does with a piston going downward that's squishing it, but it should be able to keep us from having to build a large complex machine when we can have just flying machines pushing these minecarts and the minecart's breaking everything and collecting everything at the same time. That is the hope. Now, is that actually going to happen? I don't know. So I'm going to go into a redstone testing world. We're going to try and mock up something small, and then we're going to come back on here and we're going to make it just ginormous. I'm thinking it's going to go and it's going to like hit that mountain. We might even have to take that mountain down. So that's my goal. This is probably going to be the collection area. We'll have it over the water. We're just going to have it hanging out in midair, and we will go from there. And we'll probably put these two in the same building once we're totally done with it. But until then, hopefully you guys will stick it out and will enjoy the craziness of when I come up with actual experiments to do. It does! It just pushes them along! Uh-oh, I think the end rods are like getting stuck somehow? Are they out? Nope, they're in. Alright. Okay, no, it goes. And it breaks all the melons and it picks them up automatically. Oh my god, this is sweet. So this is what we got. I got this going on. It sends everything right on back. So that is our plan. I'm not quite sure how big I can make this. I'm pretty sure it can be pretty darn big. I was having a little bit of trouble here, so I don't know why I placed that block down and then all of a sudden it didn't work anymore. So, but now it's working. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna need some sort of tower, and then obviously it will send it right on back. Yes! So we got Beaver here, and Beaver, I don't know actually, but thick. No, go all the way over this way. So we're here with Bieber and Bieber? I want to call you Bieber. We're here with Bieber, and she's gonna be helping me build this platform out. My job is going to be to try and put these flying machines together, because I'm an idiot and I mess these things up all the darn time. So we just have to not be stupid. That's all it is. As long as we're not stupid, then it'll be okay. But I'm stupid, so it's not gonna be okay, and everything's on fire. Screw it. Who cares? Turns out that a rail gets in the way of those being pushed down. I don't know how, but it does. Okay, that's good. We don't even have a building block with us. I never bothered picking up building blocks. I am the smart. Sometimes. I know it is amazing. And I am therefore fantastic, but sometimes I wonder about me. Welcome to the weirdness. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Except we learned that for some reason it's not kicking itself back. And the reason why is because I'm a dumb and have totally forgotten that I need to not be dumb. There we go. That should work. Yeah, I put something down that I wanted to place so that I could put more pistons behind it so that I could actually make the mechanism work, so that it could see what was going. I don't know it anymore. I'm so mad. I'm losing my mind here. Don't worry about it. just casually losing our minds. It's not really a problem. it's not really an issue. Let's see if it comes back to us though, because obviously if I forget to put redstone down, it's not gonna help it come back here at all. Although, hey, look, it's Squid. Hello, Squid. How you doing? I know we're watching paint dry at this point. Isn't that? Oh, bye, Squid. And it comes right back. I always have to be careful about these things because I'm never sure if it's gonna work on the server. So, oh, it is so gratifying to see that server is not making life miserable. And look at you! Just right back where we started. Isn't that nice? Okay. So now the plan is to pillar up. Actually, you know what I could do? Is I could basically put all of this in place already. So as opposed to starting here, we'll start here. Oh, this would be bad, actually. This is a problem. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Before I get carried away, it's probably a good idea to put down my hopper clock first. And then from that use... Okay, so let's throw down a trapdoor probably. I think that's how this works. So we have a trapdoor. That is iron. So iron trapdoor, and this has to be right outside this. So this is going to be piston, this is going to be observer, so this is going to be trapdoor. So if we have this as trapdoor, then we have to put block here and trapdoor on top, just like that. Now the height is going to change depending on if we power the when we power this, that's going to send it off, right? Because again, observer here, wait a second, observer needs to be here for piston to be here. Observer needs to... Alright, get back here. You know what? I'm even going to put this down here. I'm already losing it. I know. It's just fantastic, isn't it? I'm actually curious on how they're going to fix zero-tick farms. Because if zero-tick farms get fixed and this becomes something different, then I'm gonna be in all sorts of hurt. Like if they mess with pistons at all, like we're in some dire straits, I'll tell you that much. Look at that. We can have this as tall as we want. And this should send the signal instantly too, so that's kind of the cool thing about it, is that we're sending signals instantly upwards. Now we need an observer, because the observer has to be there for us to get the signal out of this. Right? So signal's coming out that way, and we will put that into a not sticky piston, a normal piston. There we go. Normal piston. Perfect. So now that this is all set up, whenever that trap door goes, it should send a signal to that observer and should send the slime, the flying machine off. That being said, we do need an observer, so the observer is going to come out this way. Yep, just like that. And it has to observe... Alright, so here's going to be our test. So it has to observe this redstone dust. No? Okay, maybe it needs some time delay. Maybe that's what it needs. Maybe it just needs a little bit of time delay. Let's add 4. Let's add 4 for a time delay. Right? Because if there's 4 for a time delay, then it should be just peachy. Alright, so that is the first layer done. We are throwing together the second layer as quickly as we can. Hopefully there's not as many hiccups as the first time we went through it, but you know how that goes. What is going on outside? What? I heard gas because I was in the nether, and then all of a sudden that's going on outside. I hope that's getting picked up on the thing. Oh, that's super interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, I fixed it. So, so the 1 tick pulse wasn't enough to actually set off the flying machines like it was supposed to. So I just added 4 ticks in there just to make sure. That's kind of what I did on the other sides for the return trip anyway. So now they are all set up, all ready to go, and yeah, we got 2 layers of this thing. All we got to do is add the melons in, and that's about it. I'll let you guys know how many layers we end up doing, but yeah, it works. So that's sweet. All right, the fact that this works is insulting to me, but oh my god, it is a glorious turd, and it works. That's the thing, is that it does work. So if we come over here and we look through these hoppers, well, we don't have anything right now because any melons that do grow, we are immediately trying to plant. But, so what happens here is we have everything watered from these source blocks on the side, or the not source blocks, but just water blocks. We need to come in here and mark this off so that we can have the pumpkins growing directly in the path. The scaffolding tower works, which is another amazing thing. I love the fact that this is a thing, because we can send redstone signals straight upwards without a tower, without it causing any sort of lag to the server. So that's cool. If I wanted to, I could just keep making this up and up and up and up and up if I wanted. I'm not sure how much bone meal this will make once it's done. My guess is nowhere near enough. So that's the melon farm itself. The turning it into compost is easy. We just put composters on the end of all these, and then basically have them all connect up and feed directly into our bone meal chest here after we're done. We could also have all of these, or we could have one of these going to some sort of melon collection system if we wanted to. It doesn't really matter. I'm not using melon for anything, so I'm just going to put it right into bone meal. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If there's anything else you want to see done on the channel, please let me know. I'll throw something at... I've been doing something which is like an end bit at the beginning, just so that, you know, there's a little bit of forethought that looks like it goes into this. Nope, I just needed a bone meal farm. And I think we made a big enough bone meal farm. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, take it easy.